So what are your feelings right now?
It's kind of like crossing feelings. From one side, I proud of myself because I fought. I fought the battle till from the first second to the very end of the fight. I fought with all my heart, with all my soul. And from the other side, it's like frustration because I think 3 rounds I won. 2 rounds it maybe was her, but I feel that 10-8 in the fifth round it's completely unfair. It was some illegal shots like knees in the first round. Unfortunately, it was like nothing to do with that, but I feel that it's not against my like personal rules that stop and complain, right? It's kind of like I every time was feeling hard position situation, I try to find the way to succeed, and that's why I didn't stop. I broke my thumb in the first round, and it's like fractured now. I felt it's kind of like affecting my striking, but in the same time, I felt if I would stop, it's going to be very frustrating for the whole fans who was this night because they was waiting this fight. They want to see the fight. And if I stop in the first round and say I cannot continue, I felt like it's going to be, again, against my own personal rules. That's why I continue fight with my whole heart. I think I did everything to secure the victory, and unfortunately I think because this event it's like Mexican Independence Day, that's why it's affected the decision of the judge to give 10-8 in the fifth round. And for my experience, 10-8, it's when one fighter completely cannot do nothing. It's like running around, waiting there, like looking for escape from the octagon. It's like miserable. But in the fifth round, it was like 4 minutes or how many minutes stand up, and she didn't let one punch. And she only could take the back position on the, like, what it was, last minute and a half, I don't remember now. But even there, it was not damage. It was not too much damage to succeed this 10-8. That's why kind of like I'm saying it's double feeling. One side I'm proud of myself, and one side I frustrated from the judge decision.
And just to ask you to clarify on that, on the Mexican Independence Day thing, are you saying that you think the judges factored that in, or do you mean because it was a pro-Mexican crowd, the volume was so loud, the cheering was so loud, that maybe the judge thinks it's more dominant than it really is?
Really, I don't know what it was back decision from that, but 10-8 is 10-8. And 10-8, it's kind of like not what it was in the fifth round.
The knees, how much did they affect you? You said you didn't want to stop and complain, or, I mean, how much did that moment concern you or affect you?
It's kind of like affected because it was knees to the head. It was not cut, luckily for me, but I was grounded opponent. I had my finger on the mat, and this is what you cannot do with a ground opponent. But it's kind of like, again, I'm saying it's not my personal rules. It's gonna go against it if I stop and say, oh my God, I cannot continue. Because I'm the warrior, I have to continue. I have to find the way to succeed.
Anything in there that she did, you talk about the battles that you had to get through, was there anything that she did that surprised you? Obviously, you've got a lot of experience with her in very close fights at this point. Was there anything new tonight that you weren't expecting?
Not this fight. I expected it's gonna be war. I expected it's gonna be battle, and we went on a battle. We went like best flyweights in the world. We were there, and I think I did enough to secure the victory. But because of this 10-8, it was a draw. Draw, it's not a loss, but in my case, it's not a victory.
Last thing for me, I mean, obviously you've got to clear up your hand and all that, but I'm just curious, kind of, as you sit there, your motivation, is it like, we got to do this again because I got to get my belt back, or is it like, well, maybe I'll go to 35, maybe there's other things out there? I mean, as you sit there right now, I know you can't say for sure, but what sounds most appealing to you?
First of all, I don't want to rush. I don't want to say something that tomorrow I will change my mind. First of all, I want to see how long it's going to heal, because this is the most important. If my next fight, when it's going to happen, I want to perform the best way what I can. I don't want to like perform 50%. I want to do 100. That's why right now, I don't know what it's going to be next. Who is gonna be next, but I am here, and this performance tonight, I show that I have much more forward to go. This is kind of like no stop, no less power what I have, no less motivation. It's kind of like no matter how old I am feeling great, and I'm happy that martial arts, it's my lifestyle. I'm happy that martial arts, it's the way what I am living my life, and I want to do that before I feel this motivation, and hopefully I'm gonna feel that for a long time.